Well, hi, you two. Hi, Tigress. Hi, Mia. Hi, Artemis. Hello. Hello, ma'am. I did my little bit of filming for, like, the intro on this kit. Oh. Got itchy face? Oh my gosh. Are you okay? Let me see. That was very dramatic. I am, like, working on basically, like, a review, a summary of different kits. And so, yeah, I just kind of, like, did a little video thing of, like, what was included. So that is why all of the yarn is out of the box. You are a ham sandwich today. Oh my goodness. What are these? We have pink. Stop. Where's the... Oh, one's her hair. I'm like, what are the different... What are these colors for? Now, you know what's interesting? No such thing as late. I'm early. I am early. Why are you biting me? Also, third hasn't been claimed yet because I'm early and people aren't here. So, if you want to claim third, if you're here, there's still points. Let me know where you want them. Mine! Yoink. Let me know where I shall put your point. Ma'am. Lab cross stitch, you got it. Everyone pick something different. I love that. Alright. So they have the more pastel color as her hair. So they have this as her skin and this as her hair. One moment while I streak. There's a streaker in my chat. Thank you so much for being here for 35 continuous streams. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. Does that make sense to have... I guess her hair is paler than she is. Okay. Are you just gonna help today? Yeah. You're gonna be a big helper. Already so close I could reach out and poke her ear. I know. Oh my god. Pippin is on her back. Look at her. are you pawing me? She's so funny. What a goober. Alright, Patch was given 2 melatonins today, so we'll see how that goes. Hi. I love you. I love you. I called the vet today about you, about how good you're doing with your medicine. Alright, well, we're gonna get started. I need to stop going live early. You're just, why are you biting Glinda's box? You're just gonna be the biggest helper today, huh? You've already made up your mind on that? You already made up your mind? So we got some snow here today. It wasn't a lot, and it's not really like anything exciting. But, oh. It was snowing. It's not anymore. Okay. Would you like a spot on my lap? All the snow is in your driveway? I mean, it was nice to have some snow. It's very cold here, so it's kind of one of those, like, it's a little rude that it's this cold without pretty snow, you know? Come here. Come sit. I need the desk. Thank you. All right. So, I talk about this in the intro of the video. Stop scratching your eyeball. Damn. The kit does come with, like, everything. So, it has safety eyes. It comes with a metal hook. The Alphaba kit came with a tapestry needle, and this one was supposed to as well, but it wasn't in my box. So I don't know if they just missed it, but like it literally shows on the box that it comes with one. So it might have just been like a oops. Sometimes in the packing process, things get missed. But it does come with everything. It comes with stuffing. It's not enough stuffing. But that's just a personal Megan statement. I will say that these patterns are well written. And the yarn is actually really nice for a 5 Below kit. I was pleasantly surprised with Alphaba. And Glinda is just as nice and soft. So, For $5, or I don't remember if this was $5 or if it was in the more section. Sometimes they have like stuff that's a little bit more. If it's less than $10, this kit is like a crazy good price. Even if it was more than $10. Thanks for the alert, Belzy. If anyone has any questions about the kit, feel free to ask. Or else we'll just crochet. I can't believe it's Friday already. I guess that's like one nice thing about the way that my mental health is. I like routine very, very much. And so I have been, I don't know, I guess just very routine driven or oriented. So sometimes the days go by quickly. I will say that this kit, the other nice thing that it does, and again, I mentioned this in the video that I'll be putting up on YouTube, is that it comes with like an instruction sheet on what all of the stitches mean, like what all of the abbreviations are, and even how to do the stitches. So I do love that. Hey, silly. Find it so hard to stick to a routine or pick up a new habit. Well, yeah, I struggle with picking up new habits. Probably because of my routines. It can be hard when like something changes. Silly, it was fun to, or you're not silly, you're Allison. I'm silly, evidently. Listen, you both have blue names, and sometimes my brain gets distracted partway. I wasn't gonna say anything. Yesterday, Silly offered me to go over to her island on Animal Crossing to get some more, Nook Mile tickets. So, that's what I was going to say was fun. Was I visited her island yesterday and we just smacked each other with a net a bunch of times. I brought her a balloon. And I don't think that Silly knew that if you run with a balloon, that you can trip with said balloon. And I was typing that out to her in Discord because she was like running around with the balloon I brought her. And as I hit send, she trips, falls, and the balloon floats away. And I was like, oh my god, the timing on that was so perfect. Like, I could not have planned that any better. And she just kind of stood there for a minute and looked at the balloon, and I was like, I'm sorry. Okay. This is her body color, and that's the hair. Did we... I don't know. No, because Silly restarted her island. So, the last time I visited her, I did bring her a barrel. I gift wrapped it. I gift wrapped it and I brought it to her. I don't know which I want to use for which. Because that's supposed to be the body and that's supposed to be the hair. What do you all think? They're both, like, blonde, almost. Like, Hold on, I can hold them up to the other camera. That one's... This one almost feels like butter yellow. Do you see what I mean? Like, it almost feels yellow instead of skin colored. I think I'm too tired for decisions. I think that's fair. One is too white and the other too yellow, and neither has enough pink. I mean, I obviously have more yarn. I could change out stuff, but I kind of wanted to use what I was given. I'm just trying to figure out which is going to look the most... Oh, thanks, Belzy. You're so sweet. Don't even worry about it. That's so kind of you. I'm excited. Your local store... Wait, what does that mean? I think the yellow would look less odd. I mean, that's how they have it in the kit. Like, the kit does have the yellow as the body and the white-ish stuff as the hair. Stop it, that's so nice. Oh my god. Please thank them immensely for me. What the heck? That's so freaking nice. I'm not gonna cry. You're gonna cry. No, it's fun. Yeah. It's just fun to collect, you know? They're harder to get. I have to edit these videos because I filmed one with the Woobles. Like, not for them. I still haven't heard back from that company. It's just such a bummer. And I know y'all are like, oh, well, it's the holidays. Yeah, well, then maybe they shouldn't have put a job posting out. But, like, dang. Bummer. There's a Mime Jr. in chat if anyone wants it. Okay. Those are her little shoes. And now I have to figure out... Let me... So a quick thing to note, I was working on Glinda. We got her little shoes done. Super cute. And I realized when I went to crochet the body color that this yellow is meant to be her body and this is meant to be her hair. If you look at the box, that's the way that they have it too. And I feel like both colors are just... This feels too yellow to me to be a body color. this feels like it would be closer, but then this, I didn't want to necessarily change yarn. I wanted to use what the kit gave me, so I guess I'll go ahead and use the yellow because that's what they had designated. But personally, I probably would have done a different color choice. So just again, something worth noting. Just don't respond to those emails. Yeah. Oh yeah, if they're not going to get back to me at all, that's gross. Like, you can tell me no thank you, like thank you for your time, but I think that it's gross if companies ask you for like all this information and your resume and a video and blah blah blah, and you send it and you don't hear anything back. That bugs me. See, I'm looking. Neither of these colors is right. Yeah, I'm not really getting my hopes up at this point, you know? Like, if I hear back, I'll be pleasantly surprised. And that's where I'm at. See, in this, to me, the butter yellow look at these colors. Look at these. It's like... No! Hold on. Hatch, stop! Go lie down. Let the melatonin work, bro. I also have these colors. This is way too peach. It's too close to the pink. But I guess I just make what the kit gave me. Right? I don't... If I'm doing a review of the kit, I don't know. Yeah, if I want to remake her with, like, better colors, I always can. The instructions technically say change to skin color yarn. Or skin tone color. Whose skin? Whose skin? Simpsons or Ghost? I can't get over how yellow that is. But we're gonna go with it. Because that's what the kit... That's what we're doing. Which flavor Glinda would you like? Yeah. Do you want butter pecan? Or do you want vanilla? With the pink dress and the photo on the box, it doesn't seem as yellow. Yeah. I mean, the only spot, like, you have her arms and her face. I don't know. How many was that? I lost count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Oh, I was supposed to slip stitch. Ugh. Excuse me. Thank you. In the back loops again? Alright. Anyone have any plans for the weekend? It comes with a 3.5 millimeter. Right? Oh crud, am I using the... Oh no. Oh good. What size hook was I using for the other one? See, this is the problem. We have these lovely hooks that look almost the same. I pulled up. I will use one of mine. Which one, Megan? Tell me. No, it rolled over. No. No, tell me. Tell me, past Megan. Okay, read stars. Uh-huh. 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 No. It does look like what I was already using, doesn't it? Okay. Did past Megan write in her journal? I don't think so. Because it was a kit. That would be smart of past Megan to do. I think so too. That looks like that, not this. The yarn is thin, which is why I think I went with the 3.25 instead of a 3.5. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Little panic. We're okay. Sorry, I asked what you guys are doing over the small girl only Christmas party between friends. That'll be fun. I know I asked a question and then I went off looking for hook things. But yeah, feel free to let me know if you're doing anything this weekend. I might come in and do some Animal Crossing again, if anyone wants to hang out. Wait, why did you cause a small panic? I would rather double check things like hook size and stuff like that now than when I'm like almost done. You enjoyed one? I felt so powerful yesterday. I washed and folded my laundry. Who is she? All in one day. I know. And I put it away. It wasn't just like folded and put back in the basket. It was folded and put in its proper drawers and everything. I know. I also went ahead, oops, and I shared a picture with my mods. This was the silliest thing that I've ever seen. I got part of my order from Michael's with all of my thread for the Eevee cross stitch. And I wanted to check against the order to make sure that I got everything. And the the receipt that I got had, instead of like putting the color, it was like DMC brown, DMC blue, and I'm like, what? What is this? Why wouldn't you have the color? So I had to pull up my email, like the receipt that I got on the email, and I had to compare it that way, and I was like, this is the silliest thing that I've ever had to do. But it was just... I should be getting like one more box with the rest of the thread. There was like, I want to say maybe 6 threads not included. And I did get a separate email about like a separate shipment. So... But I was like, wow, this packing slip tells me nothing. Like, I'm sure if I typed in the code next to each thing, it would pull up what thread it was. Like, if I had to return it to the store. But I wasn't going to check that way. Yeah, it was pretty painful. It was funny. A craft store should have the correct color codes on the packing slip. Mm-hmm. I hate to say it, but Michael's feels less like a craft store. Like, it feels like a hobby shop in some ways, like where you can get like paints. Like, you can get a little of everything there. It's like a craft-centered Walmart almost, because you can also find so many like random knickknacks and I don't know. Joann's felt more like a craft store. Does that make any sense to anyone who's shopped in both? Crocheting Glinda leg. Ah, ah, ah. Hybrid between dollar store and proper craft store. Yeah. It's like a Walmart. It's like a more focused Walmart that focuses on crafts, but like it still has so much stuff. It doesn't feel, hi Petrichor, it doesn't feel like a proper craft store. I don't know. Or like a craft focused like home goods. Like there's so many knickknacks and things up at the front. It feels like a little kid's craft store, not a professional or a grown-up's craft store. That's what it is. That's what. Oh god, my nose is so itchy. You're on the last episode of Voyager. Nice. You rewatch that quickly, I feel like. I made these slip stitches too tight. I'm not undoing them because I'm almost done. I knew there were a ton of Voyager references in Lower Decks. Now the Voyager episodes are even funnier. Yeah. All right. Oh, good night, Mia. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. No, don't drop the stitches. Oh my god, I love this Pokemon. It's so cute. Every single one of its cards in the trading card game is also adorable. Alright, let's add a little stuffing. Ads? Already? No, I'm gonna snooze them once. Get them closer to the hour. That's what I get for starting early. No one comes in because I'm starting early. And they're not used to it. And my ads are at a weird time. I shouldn't say no one comes in, because obviously you all are here. But you know what I mean. Schedules are there for a reason. It just so happens, though, that my pets are on an older schedule. I caught it! Yes! So they're used to times and all of that. You want to do a puzzle? I don't know that there's many people here to do one, but yeah, I'll set it up. I had pulled it up before, but I was trying to wait. Morning, Emily. Saribot tried to block the puzzle and was like, maybe problem? No, it's okay. Thank you, Sari. Like, maybe a bot? Yes, it is, but the right kind of bot, so... Join the sea legs. First leg on the side. Finish around. Yeah. The kind of bot that's allowed. Don't be stupid, leg. Or I guess I should say chain space. There we go. Alright. I guess I'll let ads play now. We'll take a quick stretch. Get your snack, your drink, use the bathroom, take your meds. Move your laundry. Take a stretch break. De-shrimpify. And then we'll come back. We'll keep working on Glinda. She's got legs. Alright. Be right back. Alrighty. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. I love that you only got a few, like, seconds of ads versus a whole bunch. That's always nice. No, but I was just about to say how good you were. Go lie down. He was like asleep. My flabber has been gasted. He got 2. He got 1 yesterday. He's getting 2 today. I think that, like, based on his weight, he should get 3. But I also don't want him to, like... I just want him to relax. I don't need him to, like, be, you know, completely knocked out. Like, we're not... you know, going on like a car trip or something where like I need him, like I need almost like sedative calm. I just need a little extra de-stressing, extra, you know, relaxing hormones. So we're trying. The other thing too that I always worry about is giving too much and causing tummy upset, because we were giving him the dog version of, like, the glucosamine and chondroitin and all of that stuff. And he was fine taking, like, 1 chew. But as soon as we increased it to 2, that's when he started, like, having really bad upset tummy troubles. So I don't want to do that either. So, like, I want him on the lowest dose that works, basically. And if I have to increase it, then that's fine, you know? Like, if he needs 3, he needs 3. But I figure, let me try 2. Yeah. Patch, go lie down. Patch. You were lying down. Continue doing that. I don't have his puppy stuff on. Maybe I should go do that real quick. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have it because I'm using that phone to film this for the YouTubes. A Magby. Evidently, Glinda here is going commando. Sorry. Wow, I've caught 2 Pokemon today. Is this real life? Am I dreaming? No, it's virtual Pokemon, true. I guess it's not real life, is it? Hey, girl. He was doing so good. He was like laying down on his side, like sleeping. And then he popped up again and was crying. And now he's looking out the window. I was so proud. We're laying down again. Okay. The good news is he loves the melatonin chews. They're like chicken flavored. And he was like so excited that he got 2 of them. He's like, for real life? Like, it'd be bad if they were left open kind of thing, you know? Just come back and he's just like out. Don't tell Mom I got 2. Mom gave me 2 snacks to come into Dad's office. Patch, lie back down, bro. He was laying down and then just jumped up. Oh, I changed to pink yarn now, so she... Glinda has no undies on, chat. I'm not doing that. How was your Friday, James? The baby gate has a lock so that like it can only swing in like certain directions. And we have it set so that it can only swing in one direction. So basically if I close both locks, it can't move at all. So I just have to make sure that I do that whenever they're out. Twist tie is not a bad idea though. At least that's, I'm assuming, what you meant to say. Turn it so it opens the other way. I I could, but then Patch could bum rush into the kitchen whenever he decided he wanted to. And I can't have that because Maple, when I feed Maple, the kitchen gate, like, I need the kitchen to be secure. So, yeah. There's a reason that there are baby gates everywhere, and that's because my animals suck. Well, Patch does. And I guess Maple's a bully to the girls. Look, her booty's just out. Maybe I will go untangle this. I don't know. Is Amazon finally here? Or they're about to be? How dare Amazon deliver on his street without his express written permission? Can you even imagine such a thing, chat? I can't. The audacity. James, do you have plans this weekend with you guys, or are we gonna play games? Okay. I was just wondering if, like, you guys were gonna do stuff on Saturday or Sunday, so I knew. Because I'm still villager hunting in Animal Crossing, so I was going to stream on a weekend at some point. But I wasn't sure if we wanted to hang out Saturday or Sunday. Okie doke. I don't know why this one wasn't wrapped up nicely. No. Yarn. Dang it. Add a little stuffing. Oh, we have a new player, Scary Jelly. I love the usernames on this puzzle game. Moist Beard is not back. Patch, stop. Lie down. I swear he's fighting the melatonin. A ducklet. Oh, there's Amazon. You know, I'm sad that there wasn't more snow, but at the same time, I'm really grateful that I didn't have to shovel anything, because my uterus is, like, rebelling. So, that would have been really mean. Oh my gosh, this poor Amazon guy has a whole bunch of stuff. I'll probably go grab that in a minute here. I just don't want it sitting out in the wet. Change back to skin tone. Sure. Oh yeah, it is. It's a supermoon. I'm shocked that you didn't know that. I was giggling about it the other day because all of us, well, a bunch of people started their periods, and I was like, it's because of the moon. And that's when it was brought to my attention that it was a supermoon too, so even more so. Anywho, I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab this Amazon package. I felt like it should burn my eyes. It was so bright. I swear everything I ordered was shipped in a separate box. Like, I got vitamins, that's in a box. I got more water bottle, like, or more water filters for our water purifier. That was in its own box. Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff. There's so many boxes. Patch! Lie down! Yeah. Yes, it was. Have a good weekend, Belzy. I think I might be here this weekend. But I'll figure that out. I don't know if people want extra Megan streams or not. Yeah, I have a thing where it says, like, send in as few trips as possible. And that's what I did, and there was, like, 6 boxes. So you would think if it's sending in as few trips, they would combine boxes, but evidently not. They might have come from, like, different warehouses or whatever. I don't know. It was like vitamins, water purifier, some Christmas gifts. And it was just a big old pile. It's fine. It's here. That's what matters. Stupid yarn. I like all these winter pictures that the puzzle has lately. They're very, like, pretty. I want to live there. Wherever this picture is. I didn't realize that my paper was sliding into screen. Look up. Hey, James. Are you still here? I do not want to live there. It looks too cold. Be a popsicle. Of course he's not there. What a bum. Oh, that's a cute Pokemon. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Allison, I don't think that you know what battery James needs for his car. But I'm glad you're here. Every time that he leaves, his car battery ends up taking a crap. It's like, if it's not driven every single day, it throws a fit and it just cracks the bed. And it's like, that's a little much. Alright, I want to go put this music on for him, because he's so close to settling. I'll be right back. Put his music on and I gave him a bunch of kisses. No, and I was just going to tell James, if he was actually here paying attention, which he's not, that he should look into ordering one so he can replace it when he gets home. I just don't feel like he's already had to buy batteries for the car before, so I just didn't feel like having to look it up. I have enough going on, you know? He can do it himself. Yeah. I have to keep like jump starting the car, driving it around for a while. And then if I remember to auto start it the next day, but the issue is that it's cold right now, and evidently even that is just enough for it to be like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. Safe travels. It does, yeah. Like, I jumped it 2 days ago. I forgot to auto start it yesterday because my life is chaos right now. Like, sorry. And then today I looked out and I saw the snow and I was like, oh, I should try and start it. And I went out to like try and drive it because I had a food pickup and it wouldn't even start. And I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this at all. Hey, Smoothie. Thanks. The colder car troubles, especially not anyone who has both. Yeah. I have to get my gloves back out. Because, like, today, again, yeah, I just drove to do, like, a grocery pickup. And I didn't know where my gloves were, and I wasn't about, and it was cold. Like, waiting for everything to get warm enough in the car. And then it's like, it always gets warm enough by the time that you're, like, on your way back and almost home. Like, thanks. I just texted James. I'm like, why don't you ever listen? Like, you came into stream and I started talking to you and he goes, his internet's not behaving. He's like, my video keeps cutting out. I heard my car is dead again and then the video crashed. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it when I'm home. Alright, I suppose I'll accept that. At least he heard the bit that I wanted him to hear. Like, he had just said hello. I figured I was good to talk to him for a minute before he disappeared to do something else. Like, damn. My ibuprofen is, or my Tylenol is wearing off, chat. Ugh. That's rude. It's very rude. Yeah. I need to, like, eat a little something when I take, like, Tylenol, because otherwise my tummy gets, it feels upset. So maybe on the stretch break I'll go grab some crackers or something. Well, that's the thing, is that I've been too afraid to take ibuprofen ever since the hive situation. And Tylenol doesn't work as long as ibuprofen or Midol does. So... But I've been afraid of taking it again. I actually, very exciting, I went ahead, I backed up all the pictures of the hives onto like a thing. In case I need them for any reason, like for a doctor. And then I erased all of them off my phone. It felt very liberating to do. But I figure let me back them up just in case I need to like show, like if I do decide to try and figure out this MCAS thing or anything like that and a doctor's like, well, what did they look like? I can just pull it up, you know? Instead of trying to describe it. But they're no longer on my phone. It felt so nice. That photo album, because it was like 9 months of pictures, y'all, there was over 700 pictures. And they're not on my phone anymore. Because there were some days I was taking multiple pictures a day to like track how they were looking. To, again, try and figure out, okay, what if I don't have this food? What if I don't do this? What if I, like, I was desperately trying to figure out, like, anything. And so the only real way to, like, be able to tell is to compare. Like, what does it look like today versus yesterday? Or this morning versus tonight, or whatever. Like, it was... 0 out of 5 stars. Do not recommend. Mm-hmm. It was the medicine I was taking, Shiz. It was the Effexor, which fixed my vertigo and my anxiety. But evidently made me break out in hives. I have been struggling. Mm-hmm. I had mentioned it to the doctors, so I had started taking Effexor in August. And I started taking it at like 37.5 milligrams, right? And eventually we got up to 75 milligrams. And this is where I can understand doctors being like, well, that doesn't make sense. About 3.5, 4 months after increasing the dose is when the hives first appeared. Now I had a stressful event that happened. And if what we're thinking, so it's possible that I have very low MCAS, mast cell activation syndrome. Like I might have like a very low like flare, I guess you could say. Like it's not and effexor symbol SNRIs can aggravate it. It can trigger it. And so I also did see a few people, you know, looking on forums and different websites who had said the same thing about 3 to 4 months after they increased the effexor, the hives all of a sudden came and they didn't go away until they stopped taking it. And I had mentioned it to my doctors and they were like, no, that doesn't make sense. If you were allergic, you would have had a reaction right away. Luckily, my psychiatrist was like, no, I think that it's worth it. Like, I think that it's worth us experimenting. Like, you feel like shit, it's worth it. Let's try. So we lowered the medication and nothing changed. Like, it took over a month before everything resolved itself. But I stopped taking the effexor back in October. And I've been high-free for over a month. I'm taking half a Zyrtec right now a day. That's it. At the worst of it, I was taking 2 Zyrtecs, 2 Pepsid. Heck, at the worst of it, I was taking 3 Zyrtecs a day. So, yeah. It was the medicine. Yeah, I guess my thing too is like, we figured it out that it was that medicine, but now, and I know that I might not ever know this, I want to know why. I want to know what about it caused it. Because, like, can I take other medications that affect those things, like the SNRIs did, but like a different class of medication? Because, interestingly, I can't take Cymbalta either, which is the same class as effexor. Cymbalta made me break out worse. So, like, I have... This gave one answer, but I have more questions now. Events can trigger a start of something, yeah. And then it won't stop. Well, and that's what I think it was that I think that my, like, the cells were already destabilized because of the medication, and then the anxiety-inducing event happened, which just caused them to, like, destabilize fully. And then, because I was taking the medicine, they could never get stable again. Like, I was stable in so many other ways, but not this way. Ugh. And it stinks because I feel different. I feel different mentally off or on a different medication. I hate it. I hate it so much. But I no longer itch. And my skin, like, I don't... Yeah. Yeah, sometimes there's, like, a lag in between things with the puzzle, I noticed. Like, Tigress and I were working on the border during the one stretch break. And at one point I was like, oops, same thing. It's, sometimes you're both working in the same area. And you're like, oh, no one was here when I went to grab this, sorry. Are you? I'm glad. Making good progress on her. Chat's been pretty quiet today, so I've been able to just like... I'm not as... There's not as much distracting, I guess, today. It's been a tiring year. 35 stream streak. Not the streakers in my chat. You're just like Glinda. Glinda has no pants on. Glinda's streaking in my chat too. Fine. Don't mind me. So much family drama, I'm over it. I'm sorry. That's definitely not needed on top of all the other stuff going on right now. Like, just the world. I'm glad that all of you have been here, though, this year. That's been really nice. Whether you're streaking for 35 days or you've been here once, you know, it's just nice to have peeps. Remote. Oh, that's the vet calling me about Artemis. Give me 1 second. Hello.
Hi, this is Dave calling from Red Lion Vet. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing just fine. I was calling on behalf of Dr. Byrne. I know we've been
Alrighty, sorry about that. Pat, shut up! Oh my god. Ugh. Hey, Artie, guess what? You might get more food, which is everything that you want in life. James, are you there? Can you hear me? LOL, same. I can't imagine what it's like to be told you need to gain weight. So, according to our scale, she's at about 7.5 pounds. And she was consistently, before all of this, they said at 8.5. So, in an ideal world, they'd like to get her back there. We're going to keep her on this same dose for the next 2 weeks. And then they would like to see her in the office for just a weight. Like, they don't even need to really do anything. They just want to, like, look at her kind of thing. And, like, weigh her on their scale. Just for, like, a more official one versus me standing and holding her. And then they were like, if we can decrease her again, we will. If this is just where she's happy, then this is where we'll stay. Like, as far as medicine levels. So what do you get right now? You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little thingies of food. All right, I'll have to do math later. Because like I was saying, I was just giving her food based on what her previous food was. Like how much she was getting before, but it could be that she needs like a different amount now. Actually, I can check one thing real quick. Anywho. They're all so nice at the vet. Let's see what the feeding thing is here. No. Come on. Feeding instructions. That could be it. That might be why she isn't. So, feeding instructions, 5 to 9 pounds of cat, which is where we want her, right? That 9 pound. Half a cup a day. The current food that she's on is 3/4 of a cup to a cup. Well, 3/4 of a cup for her weight. So she should be getting more. Girly! Your dreams are about to come true. Oh, she's gonna be thrilled. Can you get a picture of one of your Amis? Ketchup chicken nugget comes to mind and create a custom puzzle for us? I can. I could do that. Artie right now, she's like, yeah. Artie this week. I mean, honestly though, if you think about how she like wasn't really eating at all, it's actually almost like okay that she has like a gradual ramp up to like what she should be at. So, yeah, she's gonna be so freaking happy. She was so mad at me because I had to weigh her. And so I had to like pick her up off of her bed and she's like, "How dare you?" I was warm. I was warm. I was happy. Oh. That wasn't what I wanted. We do. Hello, Miss Pippin. Oopsie could almost be an eating one. Oh my god, imagine if I just like... Hi. What are you doing? I caused a ruckus with your sister? There you go. There you go. It might not be Dino Chicky Nug, but it is a fidget. It is a fidget friend whose post did so bad. And I just... The algorithm angers me. It really does. It pisses me off so much. Because it was such a cute picture. And it got 15 likes, which isn't bad. It's just that, like, the one prior, like, had 27. The one before that had 35. Like, I don't understand. I don't... Like, if you look... Like, this makes no sense. Like, I just... I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Algorithm? Yeah. I don't pretend to understand either. You're welcome. I just increased her auto feeder by 1 portion every day. We might need to increase it by 2 total, but we'll increase by 1 to start and see. I also don't want to increase it too much and have her get sick because of that too. Girlie, you're about to get an extra little thing of food every single day. If he just laid down, he would go to sleep. My spouse says that about me all the time. If you just laid down, you'd nap. Yeah, he sleeps great when he's in any other room. It's just James's office. Like last night, I let him decide when I had Maple out. I was like, if you want to go in the bedroom to sleep, you can. And he went in and he just slept the 2 hours that Maple was out with me instead of being a whiny little brat. And James was like, well, put him in the bedroom then when you stream too. And I'm like, no, I don't. I mean, I could, but I don't want him to start getting antsy in the bedroom too while I'm streaming, you know, like I it shouldn't harden. It might be like cold. So like you can warm resin by like rolling the resin bottle in between your hands. But it should not like solidify it. No. But like in general, sometimes resin is a little bit slow to pour when it's cold. It's sometimes just slow to pour in general. And warming it up helps. Yeah, no worries. Jeez Louise, that split all kinds of gross ways. Finally onto the decreases. Her head felt like it was going on for forever. He's laying down now. He just needs to stay that way, and he'll be fine. I wonder... This is so bougie. I wonder if the ottoman's not comfortable for his old bones anymore. Or the futon. Sorry, not ottoman. Maybe he needs like a bed up there. For his old man bones. Unclench and quench. How did you know I was clenching? If I must. Have a good night, Sharn. Wait. As soon as I get to the end of this, I'll quench. I just didn't want to stop partway and then forget where I was. Oh my god, where am I? When do I not clench? I don't know. I do it when I sleep, too. I wake up sore. Like, I grind my teeth and all that. I'm a master clencher. I feel like my headaches and vertigo and all of that would probably be better if I could just relax my goddamn body. Like, I don't understand. Patch, stop! James. He was just lying down. My unclenched joint might fall out of its socket. Felt. He's probably not. Put safety eyes in after this round. Hang on, I need to take a video for the video I'm going to make. It hasn't happened yet. We can do it here. There we go. Alright, so we're at this point now with Glinda, and one of the things I remember mentioning with the Woobles kit is that it mentions where to add certain details like safety eyes and where to attach things like the antlers on our little Wooble guy, things like that. So this says place plastic eyes on head in your desired location or to match image shown on box. Adjust as needed and then secure with eye fixators. So again, just a difference, not necessarily a bad thing. But this kit is definitely much more of an advanced kit. I don't even know what else. But it is nice that they do have the pictures, so you can go ahead and try and make it look like that. So that's what we're going to do. She does also have quite a lot of facial stitching details. Like she's got little eyelashes, she has eyebrows, things like that. So keeping all of that in mind with placement. Where about... here-ish? Oops. That is comical right now. Yeah. By the way, a ticket entry has started. So go ahead and !ticket to get a chance to vote on what we do next week. Where's my Elfie? This is also a good idea. It's to kind of compare here. Okay, that's right. 1, 2. All right. That's about the same as what we did for Elphaba. So we'll go ahead and add these eyes. That's the back piece, yeah. All right, and there we go. So I'm going to keep crocheting. I will stop if there's any other things I can think of and fill you in. But so far, so good. I didn't think I should mention in a YouTube video that she's not wearing pants. They probably wouldn't like that. But really, girl, wear your clothes. Where your clothes at? All right. Toss, keep going. Pantsless Glinda. That would have been a better choice on their part. Yeah. I still can't believe that. mean, Pantsless Glinda is kind of a creamy, buttery yellow. It sounds lovely. Also, does anyone else see Pantone and think Pantene, like the hair people? Because every time I see Pantone color of the year, I'm always like, the Pantene color of the year. Like, I have to think before I speak. Yes? Okay. Hubby just heard that out of context. That Pantsless Glinda is a buttery yellow. Look at that. That's... I should add a butt crack. No. Megan, just stop talking. Patch, I'll make it so that Dad never comes home. Stop. Can you imagine if... Right, okay, so she has this big poofy dress, right? Which is something I'm going to be crocheting on her here soon. Imagine if she did decide to, like, go commando, and then she's in a freaking bubble floating over all the citizens of Oz. A bubble! Look, it's Glinda! My God! Let us speak, let us be grateful. Oh. That's why Bach liked her so much. Does anyone know when part 2 is going to be out on, like, streaming services for Wicked? Alright, I'm going to try one more thing with Patch. I'm going to put him outside. No, I'm kidding. Push right back. I'm going to put a bed up there with him. Okay. I put Coco's old bed up there with him. I put it in there originally in case he wanted to sleep on the floor and not on the futon, but... And he just wanted to leave, and I'm like, no. I love Gudra! I love all the Gumi evolutions. They're so cute. Hi, Curious. Gudra's like a slimy dragon. Which sounds gross. By the way, last call to enter the, giveaway for points. So, exclamation point ticket. Last call for any peeps just joining. We're coming out of lurk to catch Pokemon. Yeah, look at this baby. It's just a big guy. This is Gumi. That's the baby version of it. Here we go. Gumi, Sligo, and Gudra. They're like snails, and they're a little slimy, but I don't know. They like that looks like a baby. It makes me think of like mastiffs or really big dogs who are accidentally like extra slimy because they just like they got big jowls, you know? It's like they drink water and then they come over to you and you're like, ugh. And they're just so happy though. They're like, hi, I love you. Alright. Has everyone entered the ticket giveaway? Alright. The winner is Petrichor. Here are our choices. I know. With that 20% chance again. Evidently. Cardigan, you got it. Thanks for being here, chat. And for hanging out. I am going to wind this into a skein real quick because it's just a mess. 1 second. I don't know why this skein was so messy, but yikes. sorry, but that's much nicer. Delivery driver picked up food for William H. and by now they won't redeliver it. Wait. I don't understand. Why won't they wait, what happened? That's also a nightmare. I'm sorry. Gave you credit after I argued, but I wanted them to just process an automatic redelivery. Oh, they picked up the wrong order. I see. Oi. That's annoying. I'm sorry. Also, poor William. Who also probably wants their food. I wonder what he got. At least they gave you a credit. That's good. Like, that's the bare minimum of what they should do. See, look at him when he's being so good. Like, I love him. I love him so much. Covering up Glinda's bare bum. They're not turned on. I mean, annoying, but at least an easy fix. So James texted, that Sunday would probably be the better day for me to stream Animal Crossing so that he and I can have a virtual game date on Saturday. So if y'all are down for more villager hunting, more bingoing on Sunday, We can do that. I had you muted. It's like everything that could go wrong with those headphones went wrong. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Artie, hey. Empty bowl you're licking, girlfriend. Yeah, I know. You're gonna be getting more food starting tomorrow, okay? You can thank the vet for that. Goodness knows you don't need more energy, but... No, actually, it's great. And I freaking love it. What you said I'll get more. You will. And your regular nighttime meal is coming in 15 minutes. So, you'll be okay. I'm making stir fry tonight. Look at this. Ugh. Yeah, she's got cutie little shoes on, but she has no underwear on. She'll have a nice big skirt eventually. But as of right now... Like, they could have had me start the pink lower. They knew what they were doing. I have to happy. What kind of stream is this? I'm just following the instructions in a kit. Listen, I would have covered Glinda's booty if this was my pattern. She floats around in a bubble. People can see up there. You love the puzzle? Yay! I was saying, I was really bummed that that post did so badly on Instagram. I don't understand it. I thought it was so cute. The colors were great. I'm like, yes, this is going to be a winning post. And Instagram said no. Like, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was really cute. And they said no one's gonna see it. Alright. Instagram's a bully. I loved it. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad that those of you who actually saw it enjoyed it. I feel like that's half the problem, is that Instagram doesn't show stuff to, like, everyone anymore. Like, especially if you're following the account. Like, you get ads all the time and, like, suggested things all the time, but... Welcome back! Yeah. Yeah, I was saying I thought it was a really cute picture. I really liked it, and Instagram, like, absolutely said no. It's okay. I'll just keep posting things that make me happy. Hold on, I'm counting to 13. Oh, I'm glad that you reported it. That won't help. I know you meant reposted, but that typo's just too funny. Maybe 5% of what is known, my main page, is people I follow on Instagram. You have to look up. Yeah! Like, Lumi and I were talking about that the other day, about needing to, like, go and spam, like, other people's posts, like, that you want to see, so that you see it. It's so annoying. Like, I follow people so that I can see their stuff. And I don't mind seeing a new or suggested thing every once in a while, but, like, all the time, like, let me see the people that I follow. I follow them for a reason. Well, I mean, I post in the Discord when I post online, and I will not DM people my posts because, like, full disclosure, I added everyone in Discord very rarely. I at everyone recently about Artie and her emergency issues, and James and having him leave. And, you know, being like, hey, you know, if people, here's how you can support for free. Come into Discord, come into stream, blah, blah, blah. Every time I at everyone, people leave my Discord. Even though I do it, that's like 2 times I can think of in the last year. It's annoying. So I will not DM en masse because I will just lose followers. It annoys people. Like, just being transparent, it breaks my heart every time that I at everyone because it's rare, and if I do it, it's because there's a reason. And every time without fail, like 3 people leave. And I'm like, okay. Sure thing. Yeah, that's why I post in Discord. I don't at people, but it's just there. But with respect, Kit Kat, I can't remember and DM people who want to see my posts. That's why I posted in the Discord that things are live. That I have up, like, literally in the Discord is a social media post section. If you want to be notified, you could literally turn on notifications for any message in that channel. And that can be I could not keep track of who wants me to DM them. That would drive me absolutely insane. I think that there's a way on Instagram to turn on post. Isn't there a way of turning on post notifications, or did they get rid of that too? I don't know. They add features, they take them away, they move things on that account. Like, I can't. I can't. I hate it. I hate all the changing. But yeah, social media posts in Discord, you can literally go into that channel and say turn on all notifications if you wanted. I can show you how to do it. Can't turn off what? Sorry. The bell. Yeah, if you come over here to the social media post section, and you go right here, notification settings. This is left clicking, or right clicking, sorry. And you can say notifications, you can say all messages, only at messages, nothing. So if you say all messages, you'll get a ping. Or maybe not a ping, but this channel will show as unread. Anytime I post there. So then you can go and look at whatever I've posted. Oh, I gotcha. For some people, like, you still get gotcha. I still miss things, yeah. No, I get that. I accidentally turned it on for someone and they kept telling me when they posted and I couldn't figure out why. That's so annoying. Yeah, I keep getting, like, emails from TikTok about, like, one account in particular, and I'm like, I literally do not give a crap about this. Please stop. And, like, I've unsubscribed to, like, all the TikTok emails other than just, like, if there is, you know, an issue or if someone has messaged me or something. I'm like, please stop. I literally don't care about these people. Like, yes, I follow them. I don't need to know. They post all the time. I don't... Please, I don't need to know every time. And I don't know if they're, like, paying for, like, an ad or something. And that's why I'm getting it. I have no idea. Yeah. You have one nerve left? That is impressive. That's impressive this far into the year. This has been a year. got one ad snooze left. Okay, I have to count to 14. No one mess me up. Okay, one time. Y'all, he's been lying down since I put that bed up there. Maybe he was just uncomfy. Hi, Mom. Mom, you want to know a secret? Well, here's the thing. He goes in there over the weekend, too, even when I'm not streaming, because he, like, I still have the cats out. So, was this safe thing in there? Yeah. I just wonder if, again, he's getting older, he has a lot more lumps and bumps, and maybe just the futon metal is pushing on him too much. Mom, you want to know a secret about Glinda? She has no underpants on. the crochet pattern, Yep. I said the same thing, Emily. I was like, I should stitch a little butt crack. But that felt a little unhinged. I was saying, imagine if real life Glinda did that. And she's floating around in her bubble and everyone looks up. And there's her booty. What did I come back to? The auto feeder going off, number one. Number two, when I started stitching, right, so the way that these patterns are written is that you, beep, beep, yeah. You make one leg and then the second leg and then you join the two legs together. And I thought for sure when I joined the two legs together, I would have switched back over to the pink yarn instead of sticking with the skin tone yarn. But no, Glinda has no undies. The other thing too, Emily, and I agree with you that he's definitely more comfortable with James there, but he literally has 2 melatonins in him right now, and he's like fighting it. You know, like that's where I'm like he should be exhausted. And that's where I was like, I wonder if he's just not comfortable because he kept getting up when he would lie down. And even though James has been gone for like, you know, a month and a half, almost 2 months, his lump and bumps on his chest have gotten bigger. So it could even be that it's just more uncomfortable now to sleep where the metal pushes. It could even just, like, in that amount of time, it could have changed that much. So there's a lot of things I feel like it could be. I know. My little lumpy bumpy boy. Ads are about to play. So we'll take a quick break. I have... Oh, I guess there's still quite a bit left on this skirt. I was going to say I wanted to finish the skirt today. But I also have to cook dinner, so maybe I should... Maybe I should not finish the skirt today. I could, but no one will know. Well, everyone here will know. But... Sorry, I ran out of snoozes on the ads there. We shall just wait a moment for them to finish. Maybe she's wearing dance tights. There we go. Oh, he's up again. Damn it, dog! Make my legs look great and shiny. I always hated wearing tights. They were a sensory nightmare for me. And I didn't have the language to express that. So I would just complain about it. And I think that that made my mom think that I didn't like dance. And I liked dance. I just hated the outfit. I hated the way tights felt. Okay, so wait, he came over and he cried a little bit and then he went and he laid right back down. Okay. Okay. All right. So I think this is where we're gonna leave Miss Glinda. She has a respectable length skirt on for not wearing any underoos. I am going to be back on Sunday. We're going to be playing Animal Crossing again. So if you would like to play some more bingo with us, you can join us on Sunday. Join us in Discord. I will send a notification out. She does look really good. She looks really good. She's coming along. We did a lot today. Here's what she's going to look like, by the way. And she's a little ballerina right now. But no, she's coming along. We can work on her some more next week. We can probably finish her up, honestly, in like one more stream. I would be surprised if it took more than that. But I'll be back on Sunday. Like I said, we'll be playing Animal Crossing. We'll be doing some bingo. And then, yeah. We'll be back next week doing more crafts and Christmas, and she is really cute. This would be a really cute dancer, too. Like this pattern, just to this point. Like, that's a cute little ballerina. So, I'll see you all on Sunday. We'll roll some credits, and that'll be that. Come join Discord, follow me on socials, and I'll see you all on Sunday for some Animal Crossing shenanigans. Have a really good rest of your time zone. If I don't see you on Sunday, have a great weekend, and I will be back and see you all soon. All right? Bye.